Live on the internet, it's Coffee and Hype with your host, BDBrent.
Good lord. Hello everybody. Welcome on into Coffee and Hype. Your daily dose of good vibes, positive intentions, and overall hype. My apologies for starting late. Had some prior engagements to this. We are running a little behind. That's okay. We're here now. I'm here. You're here. All that matters. How the hell is everybody? You guys ready for this interview with BDBrent later? Happening in about 15 minutes, you guys. I'm super stoked about it. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. I'm feeling okay. Had a bit of a rough day yesterday. Had a bit of a rough morning. Or not a rough morning. Had my therapy. Worked some shit out. So we are here. We're starting off on a right foot. It's a new day. Hello, all my amazing human beings that are in here. The Elder God herself is here. Cthulhu Kachu. Good morning. We've got Happy Hippo, the best singer on the internet, bar none. We've got the best slow speedrunner and all-around king of the curated, strange, and bizarre hidden gem game, Sub-Zero in here. Good morning. And just, you know, your kind-hearted, good vibe, carrying card member, Plushie Ebola also here. And of course, Mr. Sir Snacks Lot, Sir Eat Them Munchies. Good morning. Fuck, it's good to be here today, you guys. New attitude, new mentality, new outlook. We're getting after it. We are, as the kids say, getting this bread. Happening. Yeah, so in about a few minutes here, we're going to be doing a fun little interview with resident dude, good human being, man who consumed a spider for your entertainment on his stream, BDBrent. We'll be talking a little bit about that. You know, we'll talk about how we got into Twitch. We'll kind of have some fun with our conversations, like we usually do. Really excited for that to kick off here shortly. Thank you everyone for being here and hanging out this morning. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're hydrated. Hope you're hyped. Hope you get your caffeine. I got a little bit of a latte today. Didn't get to Cumberland Farms this morning, even though you guys, Cumberland Farms, if you want fast, convenient coffee and other things and convenient things for your life, go to Cumberland Farms. Shout out to Cumberland Farms. Company for sponsor. Turn down the music just a little bit. A little scotch. Yeah, hope we're all doing good. You know I am. Gonna make sure I get into the right channel. We are. Okay, cool. Groovy Ghoulies. Hashtag companies for sponsor. Cthulhu, how are you? You were missed yesterday, at least by me. I missed seeing your little cool little emotes and seeing you pop up on the old Coffee and Hype, but I'm glad you're here. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing good. In about 10 minutes, we're sitting down, we're chatting with BDBrent here on the stream. Looking forward to that. The third interview here on Coffee and Hype. Very stoked for that. Hopefully we'll learn a lot. We'll have some laughs. It'll be good. It'll be good. Skylar is not here today. I've given him the day off. I said, Skylar, you know what? You're a constant disappointment. You smell like cabbage all the time, and I don't want you here today. So Skylar has the day off. Given him the intern is not here with us today. So yeah, that's going on. No Skylar today, you guys. It's just us. He's not sitting over here. Wait, what are you doing here? No, I told you to take the day off because you don't do anything. I'm also not paying you. You're an intern. No, I don't need you to run. No, you finally got my dry cleaning. It's like 2 weeks late. Uh-huh. No, I don't care that your mom has another new boyfriend. No, I don't care that he bought you Pokemon cards. I don't care. Tyler, you're not supposed to be here today. So get on your Razor scooter, your fidget spinners, Get out of here. I hate yelling at the kid. I hate yelling at him, but you know what? He needs to learn. Freaking Skylar. Aponia, good morning. How the hell are you? Welcome into Coffee and Hype. Hope you got your caffeine. Hope you got your cup of coffee or tea. Whatever it is that you need to wake yourself up in the morning, besides my loud-ass voice. But, of course, I'd be remiss, guys, if I didn't come at you guys with a little hype. A little from the hype gun. And it's working today. Look at that, it's working. Get infected with the hype. That's right, all you little monsters. Drink it up. Drink it up. That's right. Your first blast of the day of hype. Your hype du jour. What a great day. What a great day for Hay. What a great day for Michael Bay. The interview coming up here soon. So excited for it. We're doing a third interview. Third. 3. I'm stoked. I'm super hyped, you guys. Like, can't even tell you how stoked I am. We're hanging out, having a good time. Hope everyone has your coffee. What's in everyone's cup this morning? Let's start with that real quick too. When is Plush going to be on? It's a great question. Going to have to have my people contact his people, and we'll make it work. That's what we do here on Coffee and Hype. I have people. I have a whole team of people besides the useless Skylar intern sitting over here. I'll have them contact his people, send them out the old media packet, the gift bag that all guests receive. If you haven't received your gift bags yet, I'll talk to Susan over here who's in charge of that. Hopefully she'll get them out to you soon. Coffee in your cup this morning. Hell yeah. Happy Hippo. Coffee in your cup. Delightful. You didn't get a gift. I know. Listen, Susan has been slacking in that department. Listen, she's a good lady. She's 75 years young. She works really hard, but I'll have to get her to send out those gift packages to everybody as soon as she can, because I don't want you guys not to have gifts. It's a whole thing. So we got like 7 more minutes till the interview. I would say we head into the video zone for a fun video. We're gonna do that after. We're gonna do that after the interview. I've got a fun video picked out for sure for the video zone later today. And again, if you have suggestions for the video zone, please make a suggestion on the Discord. Always good, and if you're curious about joining the Discord, why, let me give you a link. Coffee and Hype Discord is open for business, welcoming all new friends of the show here. It is a great place to connect with myself, some other really cool people. It's a great place to talk about Twitch streaming, life in general, get some advice, post pictures of your pets, of your hobbies, of your interests. It's kind of a cool little place to just mix it up and have fun. So if you want to join a fun kind of up and coming Discord community, by all means, link is right there in the chat. Cthulhu, I see you said you've been better. I feel you. I see that. I understand it. Looks like you've got some support here to help you out. Listen, if I can brighten up your day with some damn hype, if I can infect you with the E-Rock virus, as it's been so lovingly called now, and brighten up your day a little bit, put a smile on your face, give you some good intentions, then by all means, that's what we'll do here, damn it. That's what I'm going to do for you. Because you are a friend of the show. You're a damn VIP here. You're the one who started hashtag companies for sponsor. You have a place here on the show. What are we linking to here? What is this? Yeah, I don't know what that is, M. Tobias. We don't do that. Coming here dropping links about followers. That's how you get kindly removed. By putting links in here about how to get followers. Nope, not happening. Not on this show. Not on my watch. Go on my webcam. There we go. Yes, you know Cthulhu. DMs are opened. If you need someone to talk to, you've got plenty of people in here to reach out to you. You know I'll lend an ear, give you some advice the best I can. This is what we do here. So you got some support here from the Coffee and Hype crew, from the Hype Zone, the Little Monsters, as I'm calling you guys, because Little Monsters is a great movie with Fred Savage, and it's very endearing. So I say it with kindness. All right, well it's 9:27. It's kind of close. Mr. BDBrent, I see you.
Get your hot dogs here.
I don't know why that guy comes in here announcing there's hot dogs. There are no hot dogs. I assure you, there are no hot dogs on this stream in the morning. Sure, I've got some bratwursts in the old fridge, but yeah, no hot dogs. No hot dogs. You are a little monster. Of course, you're all my little monsters. My little monsters, and I fucking love you all. You make this show worth doing, worth waking up for, and getting after it with you. So that's what I'm calling you guys. You are affectionately known as the Little Coffee and Hype Monsters. Wear it with a badge of honor. Maybe I'll make a sticker for it. Who knows? Who knows what's down the line? All right, I am Mr. BDBrent. I'm ready to go. If you're ready to go, let's not keep the people waiting. Let's give them what they want. I heard that noise. Let's make sure we got this set up correctly. We're gonna head on over to the interview zone. Make sure this is working. Let me just move a few things around because this is all twisted and turned. Let's see here. Let's move you. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh god, what's happening? Let's see. Stand by here. There we go. You know, just trying to make sure that everything looks good. There we go. Let me just do this. Technical difficulties. Hey, there I am. I don't see your webcam, sir. You ready to go? There he is. He paused the music. Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit. It's the one and only Mr. BDBrent with that nice banana mug. Let's give you a round of applause.
How are you guys doing today?
This is for you. Let's do a round of applause for you. How are you, friend? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing hype. Love the mustache this morning. The mustache looks fantastic this morning. What'd you do special for it? Anything? Did you?
I rolled out of bed, grabbed some hair of the dog, and it just was ready for it.
I love it. I love it. I love the confidence. Love the attitude. Always love the confidence that you bring. For those people who don't know who the hell you are, first of all, shame on them. Give them just a quick rundown of what you do on your stream.
So everybody, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm BDBrent. I have the best variety stream show on Twitch. We do all sorts of crazy fun things, anywhere between trivia, watching horny hoarders, Jackbox games, and on Fridays we get together and I pee my pants on stream. Everyone scares me. It's a wonderful time. We have a lot of fun over there.
I've seen several clips and I've watched some of your Friday night stuff, and it is, your reactions are just, they are so good, because I feel like there are times where maybe you have maybe shat yourself and maybe really pissed yourself. Because the reactions, I feel like if that was me, I would be dead. I feel like I would die on stream. It would make for a good stream and good content, but there have been a few where I've seen you get knocked back from the frights. So what's one of your more recent Friday night frights that's really kind of just really got you?
Yeah, so it was actually this last one. So last week I was playing this game called Find Yourself. A friend of mine suggested it, and I'm walking through through like a basement, and there's like an open door. So I'm like, okay, well, I got to go through that door. I walk through it, and out of nowhere, this freaking clown thing just jumps out, and I think I think my chair teleported all the way over there. And the screams that came out of my mouth were that of like a 13-year-old girl. And I had to change my pants. It was a horrible time. Um, just overall, the most terrifying experience, I think. Besides Summer 58, Summer 58 was very scary. That one, I think I lost my voice from screaming so much. That was just a terrifying game. If you guys haven't played that game, highly recommend it.
You heard it here. Summer of '58 sounds terrifying. I've never been a big fan of the horror games, but watching other people play it is kind of a nice kind of safe distance for me to enjoy those games. So I appreciate people like you who have the courage and the audacity to say, you know what, I'm going to potentially have a heart attack and stress myself out by playing these games.
Yeah, they're scary. I mean, I don't really enjoy them, but it's all part of the show.
Well, speaking of the show, how long have you been doing the old Twitch streaming thing for?
I started at the end of June of this year, so it's the end of August will be my 3 month anniversary with Twitch. It's been a wild ride. It's been really fun.
3 months. And I've what you do is awesome. I love tuning into your stream. It's so fun. We've talked before. I feel like, and I said it as a compliment, it has a very Howard Stern quality to it, but in the best ways possible. And I genuinely appreciate that. One of the first times I tuned in, I was like, I'm gonna check this out and see what's going on. And damn if it doesn't have that really good kind of fun, edgy kind of no filter, no frills, just good times, like your neon sign says, good vibes only. Yes, so it's really cool to see that. So 3 months ago, before you were doing this, what was kind of the catalyst? What was kind of your drive to do Twitch? What kind of pushed you towards this as a platform for you?
Well, I've always had the knack for being a great people person. I'm an entertainer. It's just kind of my personality. But I never really had a platform to get out and do this because I've only had my PC for 4 months. So, so I got a crazy deal on my PC. One of my friends was having some financial difficulties and he was selling stuff, so I bought his PC. And then I thought, I've always wanted to stream, but I'm absolutely dog water at playing video games. I'm not very good at them. So I was like, how can I be able to stream without showing people how bad I am at video games? So I put together that you can stream and it doesn't have to be about video games. You can do anything you want to express yourself, and if people like what you're doing, they're going to come and they're going to show support. And so I started with it, and almost from the start it took off. And I was very surprised because I see so many people on TikTok that are like, oh, I spent $3,000 on my PC only to have one or two people watch, and so that was really discouraging when I saw all that stuff before I started streaming. But I came across these wonderful communities, and I've never had that problem. This stream has been freaking amazing. Not quite as good as Coffee and Hype, but it's been pretty freaking amazing.
Oh, well, I definitely appreciate that. No, that's really cool. Like it's tough to find a platform when you are a people person, you're social, to kind of use it to kind of go into like essentially business for yourself and kind of, you know what, you need a platform besides just like a social setting. And it's really cool that you kind of found a way to like, you know what, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to do some streaming. And like you're saying from the get go, it was just like really like really positive responses for your stream and for your show. And I think that is like amazing. What's one of the things that while you've been doing this has really been kind of like that, oh hell yeah, this is why I do it kind of feeling? Like kind of what is the hype behind your streaming? Like what is that kind of definition of hype look for you? What's that thing that kind of makes you want to get after it?
I think like the most rewarding part of it is as my startup screen is going, right, and everyone's jamming out to Stereo Love, because who doesn't love Stereo Love? But as I'm sitting here having a nice little cup of whatever I'm drinking as I'm getting ready to stream, I'll see my chat already popping up. People are so excited because they know how much fun is going to happen over on the BD show. So just to see all that hype before it even starts and know that like I'm coming into a room of people that are ready to have a fun time, it's what keeps me going each time, because having that group of people that is just ready to go, is ready to have whatever we're going to do today, is just like, man, these people look forward to coming to the show. And it's that feeling that having all that support, no matter what the show is going to bring, just makes it where it's like, okay, you got to come bring the hype, you got to come bring the energy, because these guys are expecting it, and they never let me down. My chat is freaking amazing.
That is awesome. So kind of with that being said, like with all the hype and you do it for your audience and you have this really great kind of community, does it ever feel like at all like pressure to you, or do you kind of just feel like, do you ever have those like those days or those challenges where you're like you're kind of having a hard time finding that hype or energy, or do you think just by getting that Stereo Love going before the stream, sipping of whatever's in your cup, like do you think that kind of helps kind of keep you in that mindset, or do you have those days where you're just like, all right, I don't know if I can do this, or do you have any challenges or obstacles that kind of maybe get in your way that you're like, you know what, I see this as a challenge, this is an obstacle, how am I going to overcome it when you do like your stream?
Yeah, so my first week or two, I would be sitting at my desk like 10-15 minutes before the stream started, thinking of, man, can I have an excuse to not do this? Like I'm nervous. What if people aren't gonna like what I'm dishing out? So I'd sit here and I'd be like, okay, just got to do it. Just got to get over the hump. And as that as the popularity of the show has grown, I've kind of shedded that, because I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. So like the obstacles have really diminished, and it's turned more into, instead of like hosting a show, it feels more like I'm coming out and hanging out with friends now. That's kind of the vibe that it's now given. Um, However, if anybody's familiar with the show, we do a lot of bizarre things on there for some rewards, and those are some obstacles. I had to eat a tarantula, and that tarantula sat on my desk for 2 weeks before I had to eat it. And so I stared at that and I'm like, do I really have to do this? Is this what the stream has come to, where I will be eating the hairiest spider I have ever seen in my life? And it really took a lot of willpower to do that, and it was an obstacle that we had to get over. But I think I think physically I had to do it, but mentally we all had to do it together. That was one of those things where the chat really had my back. Um, they were there for me with the whole ride. It was disgusting, but hey, it was all part of the fun.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of watching you choke that thing down, and it was funny, and it was great to watch, but at the same time very concerning. Um, but I know before that too, you had a goal where you shaved your legs, which I also
Yeah.
got to watch. So those kind of like those really kind of crazy things, those kind of like dares. Is that something you would normally do, kind of like outside of Twitch? Like, have you always been kind of like a bit of a daredevil in that kind of like, I will drink this or I'll eat that? Has that kind of been like an attitude you've always had, that kind of like confidence, like throw this thing at me, I'm gonna do it, uh, just to prove that you like that you can, or just to, if losing a bet or something like that? Is that something you've done before? Or is something kind of new recently for you?
Yeah, so to an extent, I've always had that personality trait where like I'm not really afraid to do anything that like a dare has me do or like something like that. But never in my wildest dreams would I have ever expected to shave my legs on camera or eat some of the things that we have consumed here on the show. So the intensity of the things on the show is more than what I normally probably would have done out with like a group of friends. But I've always kind of been a wild free spirit, so these things are not really like too big of a shock for me. But it's just they're way more excessive and extra than what like the traditional thing my friends would ever have me do.
Oh, that's great. So it sounds like um, you kind of found your confidence in doing the weird and wild crazy things, because people are going to tune in to watch it, but you're not doing it just to kind of like get a reaction. You do it because, no, I'm going to do this because I can, and I have the confidence to do it, and it totally shows, and it's also hysterical. Like, I don't think I would ever have said to anybody, last night I watched a guy eat a tarantula on the internet. That is really cool to kind of like to see. So you kind of mentioned you were kind of like a free spirit, like growing up or whatever. Where did you grow up? Where did you spend like your teen years? Like, what's the Brent origin story?
uh, I am born and raised in Michigan. That's where I'm currently at now. This is where I grew up. I'm actually like my house is like 2 miles down the road from my parents' house where I grew up. So I've kept it really close. Um, I have traveled the world. I've lived in 17 different states throughout my military career, and then 4 different countries in my military career. So I've traveled. I've seen it all. So maybe it's the experience of seeing everyone else's cultures and everything that has led to me being such a free spirit. Because most people that are born in their hometown, stay in their hometown, don't really do it. They're traditionally kind of pretty mellow people. But having all that world experience that I have has really opened up my eyes. I mean, I've eaten scorpions and stuff, so that really helped me transition to a spider. But no, I was born and raised in Michigan. I probably will live here until I die. Michigan is one of the most beautiful states in the entire world, and it's just overall great place. There's no hurricanes to come kill you. There's there's no like tsunamis or anything. The worst that we get is like tornadoes every once in a while. So that's not too bad here.
It sounds like a pretty good state to visit, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's great. The most beaches in the entire United States is in Michigan, by the way.
So I would think it would be someplace like Florida or California, but it's Michigan. Who knew that Michigan was the beach capital of the United States?
It is the beach capital.
What's your favorite beach in Michigan to go to? What's your go to?
Well, I really like to go to a beach called Grand Haven. It's got this really cool like pier to go jump off, because people don't realize that like Michigan is two different peninsulas, kind of looks like that, and so it's all beaches around the entire state. So there's hundreds and hundreds of beaches to choose from, but Grand Haven is a fun one. It's got a pier with like a 50-foot drop off that you jump into the water at. There's no sharks to eat you, but I go there like couple times a summer. It's pretty busy there, but you know, everyone's got to go admire the mustache while I'm out there.
Listen, you have to display that mustache at all times. It doesn't matter what you're doing or who you're around. Make sure that that mustache is present and people are recognizing it for what it is, which is a glorious mustache.
Yes, it's phenomenal. I had to trim it down. It was looking more like a Sam Elliott one, and people couldn't see either one of my lips. So I was like, okay, I guess it's time to trim her up a little bit. But
listen,
the mustache is here to stay. The mustache is everything.
The mustache upkeep, though, I gotta like as a fellow mustachioed man, the mustache maintenance can be a pain in the ass to keep up.
It's a lot of work. People don't realize how much work goes into having a mustache.
They don't understand the struggles and the tribulations one must endure to look that good and keep that mustache intact. Like, respect to you for keeping it, like, you know, looking like you're Burt Reynolds on the cover of Playgirl, for crying out loud. It's great.
I love it.
Oh, so Twitch has been like really great for you. Obviously, you've been having a good time.
Yeah.
So when you were just getting started out, what is one bit of advice that you wish you had that you kind of know now? Like, if you can go back and tell yourself 3 months ago, hey, 3 months ago, Brent, make sure that you're doing this or avoid that. What are some of those things or takeaways, I guess, that you've kind of picked up on doing this that have kind of led to being successful and it kind of taking off as it has for you?
Well, the obvious things are like make sure you're doing your networking, right? Networking is probably like 85% of streaming, because if you don't network and people don't know that you're streaming, people aren't going to be able to find you very well. But the obvious answers are like have a schedule and like have like a theme, but I started with those right off the bat. But I think if I could go back in time, way back to the start, and do something different, I would focus more on the other avenues of social media to start promoting myself, because I kind of started off just with Twitch, and then I joined a couple Discord communities, and from there I kind of built my following. But having the resources like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I was slow to the gate to start advertising those things. And while I'm on most of those things now, still not on a Twitter. I'm too old for that. I don't understand Twitter. But like having like TikToks and Instagram posts, Facebook posts and stuff, all showing yourself, getting yourself out there is something that I really missed out on right out of the gate. And I probably could have had an even larger following if I would have done those from the start, and I didn't. So always make sure you branch out. The more people that know about your stream, the more people you have that can come view it. Never worry about if people think that like you're spamming your stuff in your own personal social medias. That's what social medias are there for. That's what it's there for. Spam away. It lets people know that you're there and that you're serious about what you're doing, and they're going to appreciate that, and then they're going to come watch you.
That's a damn good answer, my friend. I mean, that you hit on a lot of good points there. Like, I think a lot of people who get into this initially think that if they can just play a video game good and get views that way and be successful and just maybe have like a microphone and just talk occasionally, that it's a really quick entry point to get into this. And I think that's a big misconception out there. Kind of what to your point of, sure, you can kind of play a game on here like millions of other people, but if you want to stand out, if you want to be successful, you have to put the work in. But that's kind of like a life lesson in general, but especially for Twitch, like the networking, the social media, like your promotion of your stream is detrimental to like being successful on this platform. which I think is just it's tough to break into for sure. I know that there are people that can get distracted or discouraged from doing it for a while, and they're like, all right, nothing's working. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And you're like, well, are you doing your social media? Are you networking? Are you engaging with your chat? All those things play into it in a sense. So that's a damn good answer, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh, you are a good guest, and I love that mug, by the way. What is on that mug? I keep seeing a banana. Top banana. Love it. I feel like
you gotta be at the top, right?
Yes, and you have to be the top banana. You have to be the top banana. Let's see what other. So I kind of already asked about it, but I'm gonna kind of ask it more kind of specifically. But I've asked the last two guests, Happy Hippo and Zub Zero, the same question. How do you define hype? What does hype mean to you? Just an all-encompassing. What is the mentality? What is the mantra? How you define hype?
So for me, hype is like the excitement level, the energy level that your chat is throwing in for you. A lot of that is traditionally displayed by emojis, people spamming emojis like crazy, people going "let's go" in the chat, all that kind. People showing that they're excited for your stream is what the hype is all about for me. Because everyone knows that I bring the hype when I'm on here. I'm freaking dancing, I'm singing, we're freaking hanging out with Pineapple Pete over there. The hype is very real, but to see it not being a one-way hype interaction and people are just kind of like having their own conversations in the chat, seeing all the excitement level is the hype for me. That showing that people are like, maybe they're like dancing in their chair, maybe they're freaking singing along to the songs, all that stuff. It's just people enjoying the ride and showing that they're enjoying the ride is what the hype means to me.
Just like the neon sign says in the back there, good vibes only. Like that, it's that's a damn good definition of hype. Is just it's a back and forth exchange of just good vibes and good energy, and it definitely shows. Like it definitely shows like on your stream, like on your show when you're doing your thing. I love popping in there because I see your chat just blowing up. So many channel points, so many moans, so many farts, so many little sound clips that get dropped. It's so interactive and it's so like cool to see that engaging. Like you've been only doing it for 3 months, which is a short amount of time, but you've already said that you've already seen like a really tremendous kind of like following and community and success. Where do you kind of see that going forward? Like where do you see like this in the next 3 months or down the road? Like where do you kind of see your essentially your career on here, like what you're doing? Where do you want to take it? What's the next steps for you in terms of doing this?
Well, I don't think I'll hit it in the next 3 months, but obviously I want to hit Twitch partner. I think that what the show brings can really get me there. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm about a third of the way to Twitch partner, stats wise. So hopefully in the next 3 months, I'll be 2/3 of the way there, maybe a little closer, maybe a little farther back. But just to see that steady growth in the stream, and in 3 months, hopefully the stream is significantly higher than what we're at right now. Not that I don't love it. I love the support that I'm getting, but hopefully in 3 months, more people have found the stream. The hype is going even more crazy, and then we'll be on the road to being a partner, because that's what like everybody on Twitch wants to do, right? Was be a Twitch partner. That's like the end game goal there. So hopefully in the next 3 months, see consistent, steady growth, and be well on our way.
Well, listen, if anyone can do it, it's definitely you, sir. You are like like the energy, the good vibes. Like when I was first doing this, I remember I had just done like maybe a couple of these things of the coffee and hype, and I had jumped onto your stream, and you like took the time and you like recognized it, and you said, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I like the cut of your jib," and that was enough for me and I was sitting on my phone and just checking it out. I was just kind of getting into like the networking thing, like you were saying, and just the fact that you stopped down to recognize somebody else directly on your stream. I'm like, this guy has something. This guy he has that it factor, that niche, that like, again, I always bring back to pro wrestling. The best pro wrestlers are themselves who turn it up to 11. And you find your niche, you find your gimmick, you find what makes you you, and you lean into it. And the fact that you like took the time to do that on your own show, to stop down to tell somebody else, hey man, I like what you're doing, keep it up. That was enough of a push for me to be like, I like this dude, I'm in, I'm invested, I want to get to know this guy better. And it gave me that confidence to kind of keep pushing forward with this. And I think I'm not the only one who kind of feels that way about your stream, because I think you've really found a really special vibe with your show of the interaction. You really kind of, almost in a sense, like motivate and kind of boost everyone's like self-esteem up on your shows, because it's great. It's a really good vibe. So I just think you're doing a kick-ass job right now, and I hope that you recognize it, because I know sometimes you can get in your own, me personally, but I know people in general can get in their own head about things of like, am I doing the right thing? Is this working? But I can see that you're making the effort and you're putting in the work, and it definitely shows. So that's amazing. You obviously you want to hit partner. Who doesn't want to hit partner? Which is the next step, which you will definitely get to. So like outside of like partner, are there things you want to like do with your stream, or things you want to try out, or things let's say you tried things that didn't work out? Are there any things you wanted to like try to do with this platform?
Yeah, so I've each day of my stream has like a different theme to it, and as we've found that some things didn't really work that well. A lot of people weren't really participating because almost exclusively my stream is like community based. If we do play games, which we rarely do, most of the time it's like the community is the ones playing the games, and I'm kind of like just the host of it, or I'll play with you. But we've had a couple things that did not work as well, and so hit the drawing board and reinvented what the day would look like, and it has shown a lot of success. But as like what I'd expect from my stream, maybe I could start looking into an additional day on like the weekends. I usually like my weekends, but my stream has talked to me plenty of times, like in my DMs on Discord or hitting me up on my other social media platforms. Like, hey, are you streaming today? And I'm like, it's Saturday. We don't we don't do that. So people really want more of the show. So going forward, that could be something that that I could be looking into, is giving them some kind of weekend stream. I don't know really what that looks like yet, because we have individual themes. So I'd have to figure out what that theme would actually be. But I'm open to anything. I could do that if that's what the people wanted.
Listen, the people just want more of the mustache. They want more of the mustache. They want more Pineapple Pete's. They want more stereo love. They want as much from you as possible. they want to see the show, which I think is great. That's kind of a good problem to have, is that people want to see more of what you're doing. So I think it speaks to your success here so far. So if that's a barometer or a measure of what you're doing here, keep it up. But enough of the Twitch questions. Let's get into some fun, weird ones. Okay. The one I've been loving asking so far: favorite go-to midnight snack. Ideal midnight snack. It's after midnight. You probably had a few drinks, or whatever it is you are partaking in. You're up. What are you reaching for in your kitchen?
All right, we're probably gonna lose a few followers here, so stay with me here. Don't knock it until you try it, okay? Okay. And this is not something like, it's gonna sound gross, but you got to give it a shot. So, a grilled peanut butter and cheese sandwich.
I don't hate that idea.
You use like a Kraft single, so like the processed American cheese. Mix it with the peanut butter, and I don't know why, but it should be illegal how good that thing is.
Listen, peanut butter and cheese goes so well together. A lot of people don't realize that. It goes fantastic together.
It does. And having like the crunchy bread with it and the warm peanut butter, oh, it's everything that you could ever hope for it to be.
I'm making one today. I'm going out of my way to make one today. Not at midnight, at like noontime. I'm daytime eating. I'm eating that when the light's out.
Well, I do it when the lights are out, so that way people can't judge me for what I'm about to eat.
Shame eating at midnight. It's the
I'm
best.
just around the corner, like.
Oh, that's awesome. Favorite guilty pleasure movie? The movie that you, if it's on cable or if you're kind of flipping through Netflix or whatever streaming service and it's on, the movie that makes you stop and go, well, I'll watch it because I love this movie so much. What is your favorite, like, just guilty pleasure movie?
She's All That. You remember that one?
Boy, do I. Oh, man. That was at the height of, like, the early 2000s, like, teen comedies. Oh, yeah.
Yes, that one is just like, that is the motivational story, like, you can be a nerd and still end up on top.
As long as you look pretty and attractive, but that's not what matters, though.
Yeah.
But the movie kind of implies that maybe if you're good looking on the outside, oh, that is a good guilty pleasure movie. That is a great damn answer.
Yeah. My stream can never bring that up because, guys, dirty pleasure movie. I don't tell people I watched that.
Don't bring it up on his stream, guys. Don't send him DVD copies of She's All That to a PO box that will be listed later on the Discord. Don't do that. Don't download the script and read it to him while he's on and feed it to him while he's on stream.
Oh no! Don't do it.
Let's see. What is one of your best best shows you've seen in terms of like music? Best musical act or show you've been to, concert?
I just recently was at the Blink 182 Green Day, or not Blink 182. I'm sorry, Weezer, Green Day, and Fall Out Boy show. That was pretty freaking cool. I was there kind of virtually because my friends kind of went with somebody that I hate. So one of my friends did me a huge favor and FaceTimed me for the entire show. So I felt like I was there. And all those guys absolutely slap. But Green Day was just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Chef kiss to Green Day. That's great.
Yeah, I haven't seen a live show in quite a while due to COVID and all that. But no, that one they went for me, and I felt like I was there. It was great. It was cool.
That is awesome. What is something that people don't know about BDBrent that they should know about you?
What is something that people don't know about me? I am 69 years old, and I look immaculate for my age.
You look great for 69.
Thank you.
Like, we all know 69 is the dinner for two. But I mean, you don't look a day over like 30. Like, how do you keep looking so young?
It's the constant drinks of the hair of the dog. It keeps me alive. It keeps me feeling young and fresh. Also found the fountain of youth one time down in Florida, so that has helped tremendously.
So yeah, that's the secret to your success: hair of the dog and the fountain of youth. That's all you need is just those two things, and you were good to go. You will never look a day past 30. Bravo for you, my friend.
Yeah, it looks great.
Let's see. Favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
That's a very tough question. Because I don't remember a whole lot of Saturday morning cartoons.
Or just question it, or just your favorite cartoon. Period.
I really got down with King of the Hill. You feel me? That show was freaking funny because it was like real life America, but like I related to it in the fact that like my dad is like super like classic old school, and I'm not as feminine as Bobby Hill is, but I could relate to that where like me and my dad had nothing in common growing up. And my dad tried so hard to make me kind of like him, and it wasn't like how it was going to be. So I related to that show. But just the funniness that like the wackiness, the wildness, but it was all things that could like actually happen in like real life. So it made it like so freaking funny.
It's funny because I just started watching it again very recently,
Yeah.
like a few nights ago, and I'm like, damn, I forgot how smart it was too. Because it's like you're saying, it's very like it's a very Americana, like very like day in the life of people in Texas, just a regular family, but just kind of that over exaggerated drama and the wackiness and weirdness. Like it's such a good show, and it's a damn good cartoon. Another
It's wonderful.
right. Favorite alcoholic beverage? What's your go-to cocktail, beer, wine, spritzer, seltzer?
Well, E-Rock, is this an adult-oriented show, or are there children in here?
I mean, it is the morning. We're all adults here. We're all mature.
Well, I'm a slut for rum, so like anything that has rum in it is just my go-to. I love it. I also like a nice toddy here and there. My stream seen me drink plenty of beer, so I like any kind of cold beer is my favorite. But rum. I'm like a pirate on the seven seas.
Rum is fantastic. Who doesn't love just a good old like rum and coke, or just here's a fun one. You take some coconut rum, just like a shot of it, splash of lime juice, boom, lime in the coconut. It is so good. It's quick. You shoot it down, have 10 of those, blackout, whatever.
I like to add a little rum to my lemonade, and you don't even taste the rum. It just is dangerous lemonade, and it is phenomenal.
That does sound very dangerous.
Yes.
Oof. Let's see. What has been your one of your most favorite, like most like memorable moments so far in streaming? What's the one thing when you think back? What's like the biggest highlight so far in your 3 months of doing streaming?
I think it has to be the leg shaving. The leg shaving has to be it. Even though the leg shaving wasn't my most viewed stream for like viewership wise, just I think that shaving my legs, which is not a thing by the way, it was a one-time thing, guys, but it really opened up the door for like some of my networking. Like it had been hyped up in a few of these discords that like BDBrent is shaving his legs, and it really it opened up the door for a lot of new relationships that I've built with people. That like before that day, we might have like had like our casual like hi hellos in the Discord, but it wouldn't really go past that. Maybe we'd pop into each other's streams, hey, I'm lurking. But after seeing that stream, I've noticed that like a lot of people stuck around, and it really opened up the door for the growth of my stream. It built amazing friendships that I've had with a lot of the people in here. That it was just a good like it was the glue that kind of like cemented these friendships. And so probably the leg shaving that my hair's finally starting to grow back on it, thank God. But even though I've eaten like really weird stuff and those have generated more views, the leg shaving one really has probably impacted me the most for my stream.
You shaved your legs, you lost some hair, but you've gained some friends from it. The shaving cream and the razor blade have somehow, rather than removing things, have added things to your life, which is just that's great. Like that was fun to watch. Watching you shave your legs, I'm like, this is something. I believe you are also the reason behind the bologna smoothie here on over here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
everyone, you can thank Brent for the wonderful suggestion of that very nutritious and no way impactful on my gut health bologna smoothie.
I had to do it. I was like, I can't be the only one doing gross stuff. So I was like, just think, what is something that would be horrible as a smoothie? Bologna.
It was. I can attest to it. It was disgusting. It was not fun. This has been really fun. This has been great.
Yes.
Been doing this. We're at the 40-minute mark, so we're gonna wrap it down here. But before we go, thank you so much for being here, my friend. This has been so fun getting to know you a little bit better, and hopefully everyone else gets to know you a little bit better here. Let me do this before I ask you this next question. Parting bit of advice for people out there watching or watching later on. What is some of the words of wisdom? Maybe just for not just for Twitch streaming, but just like general like advice. What is your parting advice and wisdom for the interview today?
Well, I do have some Twitch advice if any of you guys are streamers.
Yes, Twitch advice. Let's go for that.
Yes. We all have bad days streaming, right? Where like your numbers aren't where you want them to be. Maybe you have other tabs open and you see people that are normally in your stream over in other people's streams and they're not really focusing on you or whatever. Try not to let that get to your head. You don't know the full story for what's going on. Sometimes people might be just going and showing support somewhere that they need to. Maybe they have you tabbed open and you don't know it. But don't let it get in your head. If you're having negative streams, don't give up on your dream, right? Because there's plenty of room for all of us to eat. And instead of getting upset with the world for what you expect for your stream, reflect on it. Think of what you could do to try to make your stream better. Think of what you could do to have these people come in, and always treat it like, okay, I had a bad stream, maybe tomorrow will be better. And you know what? It will be better. It will be so much better. Everyone has bad days on streaming, but the ability to pick yourself up and keep going is resiliency, and that's what's really going to make you successful in streams. So don't give up on your dreams, guys. Keep on streaming. We love you. We'll be there. And yeah, I can't wait to see all of you guys at the annual Twitch partnership parties that are going to be going on in Las Vegas.
That is some damn good advice that you just parted on everybody. I know I've come to chat you up about advice and stuff, and that the wisdom has really helped me kind of not give up on my damn dreams of doing this. So I thank you personally for that, and hope everyone else takes that and rings it and kind of listens to it and resonates with them. When do you stream and where can people find you?
Yeah, so I stream Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We usually go until like midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning if we're feeling frisky. You can find me on TikTok. It's the real BDBrent. Obviously, my name on here is BDBrent. You guys see it on the chat. You see it up in the title. My Instagram, I think, is BDBrent. And if you guys want the up close and personals, my Snapchat is Brenticus. That's where you get all the hype at. That's where
boy, all the hype.
So, yes, guys, I'm on all those platforms. Thank you so much, E-Rock. I really appreciate this interview. This has been a great one. I've had an absolute blast with you, man.
Hey, likewise. This has been great. I'll post all your stuff in the Discord under the guest stuff. Where to find you, where to watch you, where to Snapchat you, grainy pictures of body parts if that's what you're into. Thanks for being here, man. Everybody, let's give it up one more time for the wonderful Radissack human being, BDBrent. Round of applause for you, sir. Thank you for being here. We're gonna.
One thing for you.
Okay, one thing. Okay, what's up? One more thing before we go.
Did it show up?
I don't know. I don't see it. Is it in?
I redeemed Get Your Hot Dogs here.
Oh, you did? Oh yeah, they're turned off during the during the
dude, it
interviews.
was ruined.
But listen, get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs here. Cool. We're gonna take a quick little break, but we will be right back to resume the rest of the show. Brent, thank you for being here. Hope you'll stick around for the chat.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me here.
Hey, no problem. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Find my break thing. All right, welcome back in, everybody. That was great, guys. We had an interview with BDBrent. What a great guest! What a lovely conversation we had. Really looking forward to some more interviews down the road. Maybe we'll have him back on the show as a guest host or something like that. We'll do some cool co-stream stuff, perhaps. Sorry, just checking something here on the side. Getting Skylar apparently is messaging me now. He's over here, but he's messaging me over here, and I don't know what's going on. All right, we're back now. Legend of Zelda beat. Yeah, listen, Aponia, if you like the tunes, which the song people know, but more hype. So this is a really great called Game Chops. I love sharing this with everybody in the chat because I think they're awesome. I'm gonna post that here. This is for their Spotify. They're called Game Chops. They make remixes of popular video game music, which I love for the stream. They also have another great playlist called Chill Hop Essentials or Chill Hop. Two different kind of vibes for the music. All free to use, DMCA free on Twitch. So if you are looking for music for your stream, if you're looking for some stuff without the risk of getting DMCA'd for whatever reason, that is definitely where I'd recommend it. I've got links to their YouTube on my about screen as well, so if you want to check them out, damn it, go check them out. They are rad as heck. Really great, great music, great tunes, good vibes overall. You know what I mean? So yeah, make sure this all looks good. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling out there? Are we hydrated now? Are we caffeinated? Are we feeling good about ourselves and each other? We're coming together as a community. Let's see what's going on here. Is this an email from? No, it's not an email from Cumberland Farms. We're hoping for that email from Cumberland Farms. Came home to a messy apartment. It's never good. And also, thank you for the 2 new followers during the interview. Try to keep the interviews a little tighter, that way we don't have the bells and whistles popping off. But thank you for ChemX and Tech9 for following. Welcome in to Coffee and Hype. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, if you're new to the show, if it's your first time here, I want to welcome you in the best way I know how, which is a blast from the hype gun. There you go. Oh, blast of the hype gun. Get infected with hype. There you go. You get welcomed in here with a little blast from the hype gun. It was a little scary last week. It wasn't working. It was kind of a little rocky, but the hype that you guys bring and the energy that comes through the internet into the hype gun has recharged it, revitalized its energy and its purpose here on the show. So damn it, we are at 153 followers, you guys. That brings us very close, rapidly approaching 200 followers, which is the next follow goal. The next follow goal will unlock a very fun week here on Coffee and Hype. We're going to be doing Wig Week here on Coffee and Hype. Every day for 5 days, I will be donning a wig of various wigs for your amusement. Might do a little character work. Might get into it. Might feel the persona. Might find a little gimmick, a little niche for each wig. That could be fun. So that's gonna be something we're gonna do for the follower goal. And then that Friday at the end of Wig Week, we're gonna have a fun watch-along party over on the Discord. Gonna be watching Bo Burnham's Inside, one of my favorite things ever made. So if you want to see that happen, if you like what you see and you haven't followed yet, by all means hit that heart, follow the channel. Would appreciate it. I think you'd be rad as heck. We also have a fun growing Discord. The Coffee and Hype Zone is up and running, ready for business, ready to help you out, get you through your day. Great place to kind of connect, chat, look for some advice, especially if you're a new Twitch streamer or you're struggling with whatever. Great place. I am always happy to reach out to people and talk. Not a professional by any means in terms of like therapy and counseling, but I've lived a life, I've made some mistakes, I've learned from them. If I can impart some wisdom on you and help you out throughout your day, put a smile on your face, make you feel a little better, that's the place to do it. Also on this stream as well. I'll put a link to my socials as well. That's my Twitter, my Instagram, and the Discord link. And don't forget, I will be putting all of BDBrent's links on the under the today's guest channel on the Discord. So if you want to follow him, or if you want to check out his social medias, whatever they may be, whatever your preference is, they will be there. Be there. So I don't know about you guys, but I could use a little video break, a little video zone. I found another one of my favorite videos. Shut up, internet. Of all time. This is from the Whitest Kids You Know. If you haven't heard of the Whitest Kids You Know, they are a fantastic sketch comedy group from a few years ago. One of the more recently one of the members of the show passed away not too long ago. Trevor, or it was really tragic. Really hard to kind of understand he's gone. That in a tragic accident, but still a very funny human being. Trevor Moore is his name. And the best way to honor him is to play some clips of him on the show every now and then, because I love sketch comedy. I love what the Whitest Kids You Know did with their show for as long as it ran. And this one is about a gallon of PCP. So let's head on over to the video zone, and we'll check out a wonderful sketch from the Whitest Kids You Know, featuring Trevor Moore, about a gallon PCP.
Zach Kreger.
Yeah.
Trevor
Moore.
Yeah.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. I haven't seen you in like
8 years since senior year at Brown.
Right.
Yeah. It's good to see you. Look at you. You look great.
Thank you.
Man, what do you got there?
This is a gallon of PCP.
Wow.
A gallon.
A gallon.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's illegal, right?
Yeah, it's a felony.
It's a felony.
Yes.
Wow. And here you are with it anyway. That is, wow. I didn't even know it came in liquid form.
Science.
Whoa. So, do you do a lot of PCP?
Got a gallon.
I guess you do.
Yeah.
Wow. So, what do you do?
I work in an investment firm downtown. It's mostly like property acquisitions.
Huh. That sounds successful.
What do you do?
I work at the Binko's.
I don't know what Binko's is.
It's an office supply store type thing.
Secretary stuff?
But a gallon.
Yeah.
Here you are with a gallon. Wow. Man, do you still see Candace?
No. She passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. How long ago did that happen?
About 4.
About 4 years ago?
No, PM.
4 p.m. As in today, 4 p.m. It's 5 o'clock now.
Yeah.
So that was recent. What happened?
I was at my dealer's house.
Uh-huh.
I was buying the PCP.
Of course.
And I didn't have enough money for all of the gallon.
I love
it's expensive.
But I wanted the whole gallon.
Of course.
So I'd set up a deal where I would leave her as collateral.
Uh-oh.
And I would go hit an ATM and come right back.
I see problems.
But, when I left, I got distracted, and he cut her head off.
Whoa! Wow. And that happened today, just a little while ago. Man, are you okay? Are you doing all right?
No, yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty high right now, so.
Oh, right, because of the PCP, which you have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I ran into Bill the other day, and he's doing really good.
I don't know Bill.
You don't? That's right. No, you wouldn't know Bill. But he's doing good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good to see. Good for Bill.
Well, it was good to see you, Trevor.
Nice seeing you.
I gotta go. I gotta pick my kids up. I'm running late.
Oh, you have kids. You are on your way to pick up children with your gallon thing.
I don't want them to lose their heads.
Oh, you left them with the guy, the PCP guy.
No, they're at soccer practice. I'm late. They spaz.
Oh, it was a joke. I get it. Well,
good to see you.
Nice seeing you.
Okay.
I'll tell Bill you said hi.
I don't know him.
Oh, that's right. You don't. See you later.
Oh god, one of them again. Whitest Kids You Know. Their videos are all on YouTube right now. I highly recommend you check them out on YouTube. They're hysterically funny. They really push the envelope in terms of like sketch comedy. A lot of funny sketches. There's one I'd love to play on here where they go to a strip club. And one of them plays a stripper, but it's very not safe for work because they are wearing some prosthetic lady parts. But it's got some of the most quotable lines of one of their sketches. But we will definitely play more of those here on the Video Zone because, yeah, a gallon of PCP, a whole gallon of PCP. It's a felony. That video is one of my favorites, one of my favorite sketches of theirs. They haven't done the show in a while because they all kind of moved on to other projects. But Trevor Moore did a show, like a kind of a talk show on Comedy Central before he passed away, kind of tragically and suddenly. I caught a little bit of it. It's great. It's very funny. So kind of a tribute to him. We'll try to air some more of his videos from the Whitest Kids You Know on the Video Zone. It's great. I love a good sketch comedy. I've talked about it a million times here on Coffee and Hype. We had the Video Zone. We had our interview with BDBrent, which was fantastic. We'll definitely have to have some more interviews here on the show. If you know somebody you'd like to see have come on the show and have an interview with me, or you yourself would like to come on and talk about life, Twitch, give some advice, answer some fun questions, and just hang out for 30 to 40 minutes, let me know. I'd love to have you on. Love to talk to you, get to know you, let everyone else get to know you a little bit better. That's what we're trying to do here. Hype people up and get caffeinated. Henry, good morning to you, my friend. How are you? How is your day going, my friend? Hope you are doing swell. I'm great. I'm good. Feeling better. Had a rough day yesterday, but we're turning it around. We're pivoting. Kind of hot here. Kind of hot there. Yeah, I would imagine it would be. It's warm here, but it's like 72. So I'm sure it's a lot hotter where you are right now. We still got to find, don't forget, if you want to stick around till the end of the show, which we are rapidly approaching, which I did not really check until now, we're going to do our usual random musical guest act of the show, which is something I have been loving doing. If you're not familiar, explain it to you anyways. Every day at the end of Coffee and Hype, I like to find someone out there on Twitch doing their thing with music, being artistic, getting their voice out there, having fun, trying to find somebody we can raid with some hype, some good tunes that kind of continue the hype going throughout your day. I've been personally loving it because when I get done this, once I stop down the Coffee and Hype, I kind of get to work. I go into work mode for my day job, and I usually keep the tab open and listen to the tunes of the person we rated, and it's always been really good music. We've found a lot of great artists since we've been doing this, and it's just really great. And again, we're not doing it to, like, it doesn't matter if they're someone with a small community or if they're really popular. The point is, every good show, every good talk show, every good late night show has a musical guest act to kind of end the show. So I hope you stick around for that. If you have any recommendations or people you would like us to raid who are playing music, who you follow, who could use a little hype in their day, and people want to hear their music, by all means, drop it in the chat. At the end of every show, I make sure to put the musical guest links on the Discord as well. So if you like what you hear and you want to listen to them on other avenues, if they have a Spotify, or you want to follow them on Instagram or TikTok or the Twatters, whatever it is, the Snapchats. Maybe you want to friend them on Facebook if they've got that. Whatever it is, those links will be available after the show. Just gives them some support and some hype. So, yeah. That's the whole spiel. Fun fact, I just got a notification. I'm getting in the mail, hopefully, maybe I'll do a box opening of it when it arrives, but I'm getting my first mug with the Coffee and Hype logo on it sent to me. I said, you know what? I need my own merch. I need a Coffee and Hype mug to use on the show, to drink my Cumberland Farms coffee out of, and it's a coming. And I'm looking forward to it. It was kind of like a quality control thing. I want to see how good the product is, if it's worth it. So that's coming. We'll do a reveal of that on the show. Those are available in the merch store right now, the Coffee and Hype mugs, and there's a couple stickers on there available. There are 100 Bologna Smoothie Day stickers available on the merch store. So if you were around for that wonderful concoction that I drank not too long ago, and you want a little commemorative sticker to remember that day, those are available in limited quantities for your purchasing pleasure. But that's all the shilling I'll do for the merch store, because I don't want to keep talking about it, because there's no need to. So what's everyone's plan for the day? What's happening in your neck of the woods? Are we streaming? Is it your day off? Are you working? Are you roasting a whole pig? Are you doing some macrame? Maybe you're getting back into playing with Lincoln Logs. I don't know what you're doing. That's why I'm asking. What's going on? Work, work, work. That is the mantra of most of us, I think, Kronos, is work, work, work. I've got kind of a beginning of the week weekend. Working, haven't had a day off since last Sunday. Oof, Cthulhu. I feel your pain. I feel your sympathy. I took today and tomorrow off from work because my work is going to get crazy next week. Going into a holiday week next week, we get pretty busy prior to. So I'm taking some time off, walking away from work, walking away from this room for the afternoon and tomorrow, because I spend about 12 plus hours a day in here streaming, working, supporting, networking on Discord, doing stuff for the stream, all this stuff. It all happens in this one room, which can get stifling at times. I'm turning up my fan right now. I'm realizing it's very hot in here. My camera gets blurry because I turned away. It doesn't appreciate that. Let's boop it. Boop. Boop. There we go. There we go. Back looking fresh. And Cthulhu, I hope today, the end of Coffee and Hype, or at least for now, you're feeling a little bit better. I know you said at the top of the stream that you weren't feeling so great, not having a good day. You can reach out to myself. You can reach out to people here in the community who have mentioned that they got your back, and that is the energy and the vibe we want here, is to support each other, help each other out, give some advice, lend an ear. Again, hype is not a religion. It is just a mentality and a way of life. I define it as just being positive, being in a good mindset, and approaching each day with good intentions. I know everyone's going to have bad days. I had one yesterday. I'll be very blunt. It sucked. All around just sucked. But I carried it with me, and I really shouldn't have. Thank God I have a great outlet for that in the terms of streaming. And of course, I have a damn good therapist who I was doing that before I did this today. So she really helps me kind of get my mind right, change my perspective. Again, I'm a big proponent of mental health and self-care and taking care of yourself. So if you need recommendations for that or something, or if you need help navigating those waters, reach out. There are resources out there that are at your disposal for that. So just take care of yourselves. Self-care is very important. Don't let those negative thoughts kind of control and drive your day. Don't let them control your narrative. Try to be as positive as you possibly can, and it's okay to have bad days. So, anyways, tomorrow on the show, we might have another kind of guest on the show. Not a Twitch streamer. No, not a Twitch streamer. It's gonna be, maybe if I can convince her to hang out for a little bit, it might be my stutter's coming out. The lady hype herself, Urok's girlfriend, will be here tomorrow to hang out with us. I'm super excited for it. I've asked her about it. I said, would you want to come on here and hang out and just chat and see what I do on stream with my dope sunglasses, my hype glasses on? And she said, yeah, sure, maybe. So if I can convince her, she will be on here. That's right. Lady Hype and the Hype Daddy will be here together, hopefully, just to hang out, we'll shoot the shit with you like we normally do. We'll chat it up. She's my favorite human being in the world. I love her to death. She's my person. I know this with all my heart. I don't know if she'll have hype glasses. She doesn't need hype glasses. That's the thing. That's the thing about my girlfriend, is that she doesn't need hype glasses. She herself is full of hype. So hopefully tomorrow you guys get to meet her, ask her some questions. She'll communicate with you guys and chat with you guys. One of the things that we met on Tinder. I'll tell you that much. We met on Tinder 2 years ago. Almost going on 3 years. But like 2 years ago, happened to be on Tinder. First line on her profile is pro wrestling aficionado. So I had to say yes. Swiped for yes. We connected. Had a great first date, and it's just been going ever since. So maybe tomorrow we'll talk pro wrestling. We'll talk about old school classic 90s WCW, which is one of her favorite things. But she's not just about pro wrestling. She is an amazing human being. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. She's off from work this week, but does give the opportunity for her to potentially be on here. So looking forward to that if she says yes, which I hope she will. What? Who? Okay, which pro wrestler Cthulhu are you related to? Is it Kane? It's gotta be Kane. It's gotta be Kane. Wait, or is it Ric Flair? IRS, man, you mean Erwin R. Shyster, aka Mike Rotunda, aka the father of Bray Wyatt and what's his name? Bray Wyatt and Bo. What was his last name? Not Bo Rotunda. Maybe it's Bo Rotunda. Bo Dallas, that's his name. Wow. You are related to Mike Rotunda. Rotundo. Classic. Mike Rotundo is one of the legends of pro wrestling, in my opinion. The man has two sons, Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt, both of which are very successful pro wrestlers. So that is awesome that you are related to them. That's super cool. I'm a little envious of your connection to IRS when he was teaming with the $1 Million Man. So good. Such a classic. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Girlfriend would love to hear that, actually. That's hype right there. That's super hype. And I honestly, what I'd like to do here eventually, if I can kind of build this a little bit more with the interviews. I know Mike Rotundo. I know of him a lot. There's a lot of indie pro wrestlers that I've seen over the years through the shows I go to here locally that I love to have come on here and interview them and talk about pro wrestling and life. There's a guy who runs the promotion around here, Randy Carver, who is just a great dude. He runs the local Limitless Wrestling shows here in Maine. At the end of every show, what he will do is he will literally hold the door for the VFW hall that these events take place in, because you need to be in a VFW hall if you're doing like indie wrestling, and he will hold the door and he will thank everyone for showing up. He will take the time, he'll high five, shake your hand, hug you if you want to get frisky. But he's always on the pulse of his audience and his community. It's kind of like Twitch in a sense, that he has a lot of regulars showing up to almost every one of his shows. I've been going to his shows for 4 or 5 years now, and I've seen the same people at almost every single one of them. So that's a really cool thing to see, and I'd love to talk to him about his success, how he maintains it, and maybe it might be beneficial to those who are trying to stream as well. Who knows? You gotta find a singer. So yeah, that's where I want to branch out from here. Is I want to interview more. I want to interview you guys, the people who stream, people who are part of these communities. I want to get you on here. I want people to get to know you better, where to find you, learn a little bit more about you, and really build off of that, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna take some time the next couple of days to kind of work on on improving this. There's a couple ideas I want to try out, but I need to do it off stream, so that's fun. One thing I do want to try to do this week is a pet showcase. So if you're on the Discord, if you have some adorable, cute pets you want to see featured on here, throw them in the Discord under the Show Us Your Pets channel, and we will do a cool little like montage of everyone's pets here on the show. And there's been a few posts already, and you guys have some adorable little fur babies out there. I gotta tell you, a lot of cute doggos, a lot of cute cats. Love seeing it. So throw those in there. There's also a great section on Show Us Your Fandom. Show us what you're into. Show us what you're hyped about. You know. So that's all there. Very cool. Hour and a half. Gotta find someone to raid. Somebody to raid. After that, I am out the door after I do some stream wrap ups, my gratitudes and everything across the Discords. I'm out of this room. I'm out in the world doing some shopping. Gotta get an outfit. I have to buy myself an outfit for a wedding I'm going to this weekend. And do some grocery shopping. Got some adulting to do. Got some real world shit I gotta take care of out there in the real world. Let's see, who are you? Princess. Okay, here we go. Maybe. It's so hard trying to figure out who to raid for a musical guest act, because there's so many good musicians out there right now. So many. What's your deal? Okay, this should be fun. Sarah Viola sings. This could be cool. She's a classically trained singer who enjoys warbling and playing piano with her dog. Super cool. Also a voice teacher, musical theater performer, pre-COVID. A princess party performer, love that, and I'm crazy for movies and for Disney. Sounds like a pretty cool person. Sounds like a cool human. I think she will be our musical guest act for today, which I think is pretty neat. Let's get her the raid ready to go here. Cool. I'm just getting it ready. We're not leaving just yet. So, you know, I do like to kind of stop down a little before 11. I think an hour and a half for this is pretty good. I think pushing it past that can kind of get a little murky in terms of doing the stream. But eventually we might do. I'm debating if I want to do another nighttime, like primetime hype stream down the road. My schedule is changing at work, so I'll have the opportunity to do something early evening-ish on the stream here. I don't think I'll be doing a lot of video game streams going forward. It's just not my thing. You know, as much as I love playing games on here, it might be a every now and then thing, but I really love doing this. I love talking with you guys. Love coming on here and engaging with you, getting to know you better. But kind of going forward in the next few weeks or so, there's going to be some changes in terms of schedule. I'm going to push back the start time of Coffee and Hype. I'm going to try to do a nice tight hour and a half in the mornings, and then at night, maybe around 7 o'clock, we'll do 2 hours. We'll do a 7 to 9 like prime time hype, late night hype, whatever we're going to call it. And we'll figure that out. Might do some like interactive games with the community. Might just be more of this, but a little more structured. We shall see. You know, I'm still learning how to do this. I've only been doing this since, God, really been doing the Coffee and Hype thing for a very short amount of time. So I know that this is only the beginning. I'm so thankful that you're all here for it, to see kind of the channel grow. Could not do it without your support. Greatly appreciate you guys. Yeah, I think it might be time for the funky farewell. I don't want to, but I got to. Got things to do, people to see, all that stuff. So let's stop our cool music. let's get after it with our funky farewell, shall we? Oh yeah. You guys, thank you for being here today. Special thanks to BDBrent for being our third guest here on the show. What an amazing interview. Learned a lot. He provided some great insight about streaming, about life. I'm gonna have myself a grilled cheese with American cheese and peanut butter. I'm gonna eat that. No, Brent, the pleasure was all mine. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Look at me. Me and you. The pleasure was all mine. Gross, no. Yeah, great interview. Hope to do more of those down the road. Again, if you like what you see and you want the kind of the conversation and the hype to continue, please, by all means, jump on that Discord. Love to have you there. Love for you to hang out on there. I'm available to talk whenever you want, baby. I'm pretty active on there. You know the drill. I'm not gonna keep shilling that to you. Let's get to our shout outs. Let's get to our end of the stream gratitudes. Thank you. This is in no particular order. Thank you to TTV Sub-Zero. Always a pleasure seeing you, my friend. Does the best weird hidden gem stream here on Twitch. Recently at 200 followers. He was a guest here last week. Go check him out when you can. He streams all the time when he can. Good dude. Thank you, Plushy Ebola. Love to see you, my friend. Cthulhu Kachu, I hope you feel better today. Hope that I brought a little bit more sunshine into your life. Reach out to people if you need a little bit more of that hype and goodness in your life. Happy Hippo, always good to see you. The first guest of the show, talented musician, talented artist, just all around good human being. Let's see here, Sir Snack. Sir Snack, thank you for popping in, man. Always good to see you. Aponia, always a pleasure, lady. Always a pleasure seeing you in here, chatting it up. Love seeing it. Always love seeing you dropping those emotes. Good to see you. Who else? Dunny Bench showed up earlier today. Good to see you, my friend. Played a little boyfriend dungeon yesterday. That was cool to watch. Very weird game. Tech9, thank you for joining in on the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in to Coffee and Hype. Let's see. Mumbo 240, not Mumbo number 5. Mumbo 240. Good to see you kind of up alive and well. Hope you're feeling better. Last time you were on, you said you were not. You were under the weather. Hope that's kind of passed for you. Hope you feel good. Kronos, my dude, always good to see you as well. Love having you pop in, dropping those emotes, and just the good old vibes. Love it, love it, love it. Easy Game X. I'd be remiss if I didn't say you are the best mod a fellow could ask for. Just did our 12-hour stream on Sunday. You kicked ass, you took names, you had fun, you blew up some balloons, opened some Pokemon cards. It's really fun to watch. Admiral J, I salute you. Thank you for stopping in earlier. Always a pleasure. Moby Dick 2, great to see you as well. I did see his chat earlier. He said it's Ariana Grande interviewing Freddie Mercury. Thought that was funny. Wanted to just bring it up and give him a quick shout out for that. Very funny, very cheeky. ChemX coming in here off of Sir Snack's recommendation. Thank you for the follow and welcome into the channel. Death Dealer, good to see you back, buddy. Love seeing your name pop up in chat. Don't be a stranger. Just good dude. Thank you for showing up today. Really appreciate that. Kendra Elise, thank you for popping in today. Gotten to know you a little bit better through the Discords and stuff. Hope your day goes well. And finally, Henry Quest Gaming. You're an amazing human being. You show up here, you have a good time, you bring in the positive vibes. Generally appreciate you. That's everyone I have on my list here. If I missed you, my apologies. I try to get to everybody that pops in. I try to make sure I acknowledge everybody because you deserve recognition, you deserve to be seen, and you deserve to be acknowledged. Because you're all awesome, you're all unique, and I love you guys. So that's going to do it for me. We're going to go ahead and raid Sarah Viola Sings here. So stick around for the raid.
Get your hot dogs here.
There's no hot dogs here. There's no hot dogs. No. Okay. We're going to start the raid here. Get your raid messages ready. Show her some love. Give it up for our musical guest act, Sarah Viola Sings. I have been E-Rock, your gracious host. You have been awesome. Stay well. Stay high.